Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Coach Franchi. Today, episode number 397 with a mini coach. First of all, going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens news and then following by another Habs prospect news. A player have an amazing, great start since the beginning of the season. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the likes, subscribe to the Hockey Nation live show, and of course, leave us a comment about this episode. Let's dive in and talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject, guys, about the Montreal Canadiens news. And day number 6 for Montreal Canadiens, it was a day off for everybody, the players, the staff. They take a 1 day off since the beginning of the main camp. We know Montreal Canadiens lost a game Monday night against the New Jersey Devils by the score of 4-2. But I think it was really appropriate for the players to take a day off before they return today on the ice for some kind of scrimmage. So for the player that's not going to play tonight, we know Montreal play again Ottawa Senators tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. My next news of the day is about Logan Mailloux. Logan Mailloux, guys, I really like him since the beginning of the camps with the Montreal Canadiens. We remember first game against the Buffalo Sabres at the rookie camp, Mailloux struggled. But after that, he's getting better and better and better. Monday night, it was fun to watch. He take risks chasing Jack Hughes, hit Tyler Toffoli, shot to the net, skating with the puck. He does not really care to make mistakes, and he play at the way he believes is at his best, is to be involved and engaged and moving his feet. Whatsoever his IQ, his vision is not always there yet. I really like his progression with the Montreal Canadiens. He's going to start the season in Laval-Rocket. We know he did not play a lot of games in the last 2 seasons. I think this is the right decision in the right place for Mailloux to develop for the upcoming season. But you have to be a big fan of Logan Mailloux right now with the Montreal Canadiens. My next news, guy, is about Slafkovsky. Oh my God, what happening with the Montreal Canadiens fans? Already played first period and everybody said Slafkovsky is a boss. Slafkovsky should be in Laval. Slafkovsky should be in Finland. Slafkovsky should be in Slovakia. Slafkovsky should play junior. Everyone does not want Slafkovsky in the team. The only 2 people believe on Slafkovsky is Martin St. Louis and Adam Nicola, because they are 2 great coaches can develop Slafkovsky properly in the right way. Fans, we need to back off. We need to wait 3 years, not tonight after the game, not next week, not after 10 games. Let the Montreal Canadiens take the right decision for Slafkovsky, and 3 years. In 2026, we can sit together if Slafkovsky was a boss or he was not a great pick for the Montreal Canadiens. Until then, enjoy Slafkovsky. Be positive with the Montreal Canadiens players, at least a young kid, 19 years old. He does not need to hear comments negativity about him. My next news of the day is about Caulfield Suzuki. What are you talking about? They are looking for a right winger. Who is going to be a right wing for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season? Me, I would love Martin St. Louis put Joshua Roy a couple of games during the preseason to see Joshua Roy with Caulfield and Nick Suzuki. Next thing, I would ask you, who do you think is going to be the best fit to play right winger with Suzuki and Caulfield? Is it Kirby Dach, Shane Monahan, Alex Newhook, Josh Anderson, Brendan Gallagher, Tanner Pearson? They have many options, but which one you feel Montreal Canadiens should put as a right winger with Suzuki and Caulfield? Finally, Montreal Canadiens return on the ice for preseason game number 2 in Montreal tonight at 7 o'clock against the Ottawa Senators. Don't be surprised to see a couple of veterans with the Montreal tonight. I'm talking about Caulfield, Suzuki, Dach, Monahan, Madison, Savard, Gallagher, RHP, Allen. All those players did not play Monday. I don't know yet the roster from the Martin St. Louis. I don't be surprised to see some of them play with the Montreal Canadiens against the Ottawa Senators. And we invite you, please, to join us for the live streaming Habs Nation tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. And that's conclude all this news we got for you today. I would like to hear from you. Leave me a comment about Mailloux, Slafkovsky, a right winger. What it would be the score between the Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa Senators tonight. And let's move on for my last subject of the day. My last subject of the day, guys, about the Montreal Canadiens prospect. And the reason I want to talk about this today is because everybody talk about Lane Hudson, Logan Mailloux, David Rebacker, Albert Jekai, Adam Engstrom, Caden Cooley. Montreal Canadiens draft last year, Bogdan Konyushkov, right defenseman, draft 110 overall pick in 2023 by the Montreal Canadiens at 20 years old. Secondly, is a 5'11", 176 pounds, and shoot on the right side. I want to share with you guys a couple of stats about Bogdan. First of all, guys, he dominate and he lead from all the defensemen in KHL with the most TOI over 24 minutes and 39 seconds. Unbelievable. We know the coach is Igor Larionov. He is the man recommend to Montreal Canadiens to select Bogdan. But it's not over yet, guys. What are you talking about, coach? But first of all, guys, his last game, 25 shift, 23-19 TOI, play 520 in power play, 130 and shot and dirt, 2 shot on the net with 2 block shot. And again, he play on every situation. He is the #1 defenseman right now with his team, coached again by Igor Larionov. And then he was the best defenseman of the week, #3 in KHL. I understand some of you a little bit concerned about KHL. And we know he's, first of all, is under contract until this season 2025-2026, until he could play with the Montreal Canadiens at 24 years old. But about development, about progression, he get it because he's always on the eyes with his team. And this is a great news for the Montreal Canadiens. Right now, after 10 games, he has 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Last season, he played over 74 games with 2 goals, 28 assists for a total of 30 points. But what kind of player is really Bogdan? But first of all, guys, he's a great skater. I really like his edge work, really great on both sides of the game. Crossover is good. And then his first pass is really good too. Plus, because he is a great skater, he's always in transition with the puck, and he's always loved to join the rush. He has a mindset of offensive inside of him, and he's really good on defensive zone with his stick. Yes, he's a bit light at 136, but his angling and his position on the ice is really good when he battle, example, 1 versus 1. This is what you get right now. I'm going to make a video about him the next couple of weeks, but I want to share with you today another Montreal Canadiens prospect nobody talk. And that's conclude, guys, all the subject we have on this episode. Thanks for watching another Habs Daily News. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation live show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And of course, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.